Have you ever found yourself daydreaming about leaving your current job and finally doing something creative for a living? Well, maybe you've always loved interiors, rearranging spaces, noticing details, and you've wondered, could I really make a career out of this? Well, if so, you're in exactly the right place, because today we're talking about how to transition into an interior design career in the UK and actually succeed. I'm Kate Hatherall, and here at the Interior Designers Hub, we teach people how to become professional interior designers through our accredited diploma programme. And then we support you to set up, run and grow your own thriving interior design business with our business training, resources, membership and mentoring programmes. So from your very first step in design right through to building a successful career, we're here to support you for your entire journey. Now, if you'd like to explore this in more detail, you can download our free prospectus for the Level 3 Diploma in Professional Interior Design. It will show you exactly what's covered, what qualifications you'll gain, and how it can fit around your current lifestyle. All right, let's get into it. So here's what we're going to cover in this video today. We're going to look at why so many people are drawn to this career change, what the industry really looks like, and the essential steps from getting qualified and building your portfolio to preparing for business ownership. And along the way, I'm going to point out a few of the common mistakes that people make so that you can sidestep them right from the start. All right, let's dive in. So firstly, why do so many people want to become interior designers? Well, often it's about freedom and fulfillment. Now, people come to us from all sorts of different backgrounds, corporate jobs, property, architecture, education, psychology, and they reach a point where they want to do something that feels more creative and more meaningful. Now, interior design offers that balance of artistry and practicality. You get to turn an idea into a tangible space that genuinely changes how people live and feel. But, and this is important, enthusiasm alone isn't enough. To truly succeed, you need technical skills, confidence, and a strong grasp of the business side too. Now, let's talk about the UK interior design industry. Now, it is true to say that it's growing steadily, something like 3% year on year, with turnover expected to reach £2 billion by 2026. Now, that's fantastic news because it means opportunity, but also competition, especially around London and the South East. Now, here's something interesting. Only about a third of design graduates end up working in design roles within 15 months of finishing their degree. Now, that tells us something crucial. But having success is not just about having a qualification. What sets you apart is your portfolio and your business skills. So yes, step one is get qualified and build your credibility. Now, a common misconception is that you need a university degree to become an interior designer. And in fact, in the UK, that's not true, you don't. If you're switching careers, you can take a more flexible route. For example, a Level 3 Diploma in Professional Interior Design. Now, if you already have got some experience in something like project management, property or architecture, then that's brilliant. And a Level 3 Diploma might just be all that you need to bridge the gap. If you're completely new to design, just make sure the course you're looking at covers all of the essentials, including CAD, computer-aided design such as SketchUp, colour theory, lighting materials and design presentation, alongside some business and client management skills too. Accreditation really matters because it gives clients confidence that you've trained to industry standards and that you take your craft seriously. Now, at the Interior Designers Hub, our programmes are designed especially for career changes. You'll learn not just how to design beautifully, but also how to run a profitable design practice. We have business support, resources and mentoring beyond our diploma programme to support you every step of the way. All right, so once you're qualified, step two is to build your professional portfolio. Think of your portfolio as like your visual CV. It's how you show the world who you are as a designer. So in that, you want to include your concept boards and sketches showing your design processes, before and after photos from real or self-initiated projects, 3D visuals, layouts and specifications that demonstrate all of your technical skills, and also short written summaries explaining what the project's goals, the challenges and outcomes as well. Now, if you're still training, create conceptual projects that reflect your developing style. And if you can enter design competitions or volunteer for community projects, because not only do they build confidence and credibility, they also build connections too. In our diploma programme, you actually build a full portfolio whilst you're studying with us, so that when you come out and graduate, you've got that ready to hit the ground running. Step 3 is to gain some experience before going full-time. Now, yes, people do absolutely go from studying to running their own business, and that's absolutely okay, especially with our help and support. But if you can take some freelance or part-time projects, even if it's just restyling a friend's home or redesigning a local cafe, it can be a really good thing to get some experience, and it's invaluable for your portfolio too, as well, of course, as for understanding how real projects operate. Now, networking can help too, so you can attend design shows, local industry events and meetups, and you'll be amazed how many opportunities come to you just by talking to people and explaining what you're doing. Now, step 4 is to prepare for business ownership. So even if you're not quite ready to go full-time and dive into it, think like a business owner and get in there early to make a difference. So start with your finances. Try to build a cushion for yourself around 6 months or more of living expenses so that you can stay selective about clients and avoid unnecessary stress. Then get your legal and tax setup sorted. Are you going to be a sole trader or a limited company? Get your insurance in place and make sure that you've got a solid contract for every project. Then think about your niche. So you don't want to be a jack of all trades, you want to try and specialise in something. So that could be small space living, sustainable interiors, or family homes, for example. This niche makes your marketing stronger and helps clients to remember you. And lastly, think about your pricing model. So whether you want to charge hourly, by the project, or as a percentage, make sure that your fees reflect your skill and also the time and value that you're giving too, because underpricing is one of the quickest ways to burn out. Now, step 5, avoiding some common pitfalls. So here are the ones that I see most often with new designers. Firstly, jumping in too soon without enough portfolio or savings. Setting prices too low to be sustainable. Skipping contracts because it's just a small job, trying to do absolutely everything yourself, and neglecting visibility, so not sharing your work publicly consistently. Even if you're the most talented designer in the world, people can't hire you if they don't know that you exist. So you absolutely must build in time each week for visibility, posting on social media, updating your website, and connecting with other people. Consistency beats perfection every time. And step 6, create for yourself a 90-day action plan. So here's a simple, focused way to get started. Audit your skills, so what do you already know and what's missing. Enroll in a credible qualification like our diploma. Create a couple of sample design projects, and then start networking. And if you can, take on some small real-world projects to test your process. Set up your business basics, the things like contracts and templates. And then at the end of 3 months, review everything and see how you're getting on. And you'll really be amazed how much momentum you can build in just 90 days. Now, honestly, changing career takes courage, but if you prepare properly, it's one of the most rewarding transitions you can make. So with structure, some learning and support, you can absolutely build a career that's creative, independent and fulfilling. I'm a living example of it myself, and we've helped hundreds of designers to set up their own businesses and to get trained and qualified as interior designers. So if that's something you're interested in, do download our free prospectus for the Level 3 Diploma in Professional Interior Design. It's the perfect next step if you're ready to take this seriously and start your journey into interior design. Alright, so if you found this video helpful, please give us a quick like and make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more practical tips on building your interior design career. We've got lots more coming on design, business, skills, pricing and client work. So stick around and I'll see you next time.